Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Emiliomarz, and I am a graphic designer / illustrator. I love being an artist because it brings me joy, it makes me happy. I lose sleep and it's okay because it's a passion of mine. I would say when I first started, everything was graphite. I loved graphite, drawing with pencil and everything, black and white, and gray. That was the only thing I was capable of because I was scared of color. I was scared to add any color to anything because I was nervous. But now I love color and it flourishes, and I love how bright and everything goes together, and I love it all. The art that I identify with the most is Japanese art influence, where I watch a lot of animes and stuff like that. That's basically where a lot of my influence comes from, just a lot of Japanese style of art. With the colors, the sharpness, the over-the-top special expressions and abilities, stuff like that. I loved all that. The other jobs I've done other than being an artist, I was a cook at Bravo's. I worked at almost every factory coming up. Bartender, cooking, making drinks, and throwing things on my back and throwing in the air. The reason why I chose art as my career path was because I feel like I've tried other things. And when I try things, I try to be the best I can at it. But like each time I tried something, I feel like it was always missing something in that trick for the trade or skill. I feel like it was missing something. I feel like it wasn't really me. I feel like it was something someone else wanted me to do. But I know since I was a kid, I picked up a pencil. I've always had joy just creating, drawing, or even watching someone else draw something out of nothing. Like my sister's dad, he would draw things right in front of my face. And I thought it was crazy how, like, never seen these characters, never seen him watch any cartoons or anything like that, but he can draw things like just off the top of his head. And I thought it was wild. And I feel like as a kid, I want to do that. And I know to this day now, like being able to do that, and also knowing that my gift is not just for me, it's for me to give people joy, and the fact that I can bring joy to other people through my craft and my gift is amazing. So that's why. The superpower that I like and why: ink manipulation. So basically anything you can do with art, like creating anything, that will be my power and ability. Like the ink will be inside my skin, infused in my blood, but it won't affect me at all, But I can make copies of myself. I can make images out of nowhere. I can make a sphere out of just the ink that's within me. Also too, if I'm near water, I can turn the water into ink too, because it's still liquid. Wow. Okay, 3 artists that I would like to be compared to. Hold on 1 second. I wrote them down because their names are pretty hard. Janice Chan. Janice Chan made B&A. B&A is another anime that I like to watch. I like her based off her colors and everything too. That's where my color schemes come from because they're so bright and vibrant, and I love it. Reki Kawahara. He made Sword Art Online. That's another anime where it's like over the top, but I love the design, the character illustrations. Those are amazing. And then the last one is Takashi Takeuchi. I like his work because also based off the illustrations and his storytelling. His storytelling based off the characters that are inside the anime that I watch, I love it. And I get engulfed with that. Besides the art that I see, if you can tell a really good story with the work that you have, it's amazing. The anime is Fate Zero. Check it out, it's amazing. I think what I really want is, I want Radiohead and Emiliomarz to be like, kind of like a symbol to where everybody knows. Like with Radiohead, I would love to see Radiohead on a billboard or presented in like a national type platform, I would love that. Like kind of like how Mickey Mouse is. I would like to build something off of that to where I was like, oh, that's Radiohead, and everybody knows Radiohead, and everybody knows Emiliomarz. I don't want to be as famous, but I would like to be known for Radiohead and Radiohead to be worldwide. I would love that. With Radiohead or Emiliomarz, either one of those characters, I want to build a story with that, and I want it to be relatable to everybody in the real world, to where when they see the characters, they're like, I like this character because I feel like it represents me or them, you know? So I want my characters to have a great influence on people in a good way too. Where did Emiliomarz and Radiohead come from? I guess I'll start with Emiliomarz, because Emiliomarz more like represents me as the artist. Emiliomarz came from me just watching a lot of shows, but I want to make the viewers and people think, like, because he's creating so many things, I want to use that character to show, like, no matter how you feel, no matter what's going on, you can always develop something, an image, a thought, and bring it to life. Radiohead came from the love of dance and music. Me being a breakdancer, b-boy, and me loving music growing up, being a West African man too, music was very highly influenced in my life. In my emotions, my ups, my downs, and everything like that, everything I was going through, music always had a huge part to deal with it. And since I've made him, Radiohead has been a blueprint for a lot of illustrations that I've done for a lot of people, because they love what the character resembles or represents, or what he can do. The best advice someone has given me was ironically bad advice too, and something you shouldn't say to people, but they told me to give up and do something else, because they felt like me being an artist wasn't something I could pursue for the future. And the reason why I said that's one of the best advice given to me, because I feel like I had the mentality, or I still have the mentality, is where you can't tell me that I'm not an artist. You can't tell me that I should quit because you feel like I should quit. I will quit when I feel like I should quit. And right now, I'm nowhere close to that. It fueled me to be better. Whenever someone doubted me, and give me a new reason to be better than I was yesterday, or that hour, that minute, or whatever like that. Because someone told me that I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't gonna be good enough, or I should try something different. So basically, I use that as a catalyst to push forward and become better than what I was before, and also better than what I thought I really was. My goal and what I want to be in a few years, I want definitely to have my own building or something that represents me, and I bring people in to teach them what I've learned throughout the years of my experience. I would like to have a spot where I can teach everybody all these things all in one section. And I would love for my city and people around my city or in my community to be a part of it. All right, so that's all I got for right now. It's your boy Emiliomarz. Remember, keep following your dreams, never quit, never stop dreaming. And as always, like I say, live free, draw easy. Emiliomarz, over and out. Peace.